Good morning from Mary. How are my angels today? Today is Tuesday and it is a Mars day brought to you by Mars. Is anybody else feeling the fiery energy today? I was. And then I came home and I grounded myself. See, I'm not perfect. That's the thing, is I'm still part human. That's the blessing, is that I get to be human. I get to be human. I'll never be perfect. Nobody will ever be perfect. It's about taming the beast inside. That's all. Taming the beast inside. Taming the beasts within. Excuse me, y'all. My medicinal marijuana that I grow myself. Grow your own. Grow your own. Push up to that. Grow your own. I'm telling you, I grow, and this is what I'm smoking on. Well, yeah, a mixture, and I'm telling you, that's the way to go. Super small. You can do it in the privacy of your bedroom. Minimal dollars, and you know what you're getting. You know what you're getting. So, oh yeah, my Truvani smoothie, my breakfast protein smoothie, and thank you, Truvani, again. No, I'm good because I don't want to have to tinkle through the video. So yeah, I mean, it's Tuesday and I was feeling that fiery Mars energy this morning, and anyways, I won't go there. It's just the world frustrates me sometimes, and the slothfulness, etc., just things like that. So that's why I come home and I ground and I think and I pray. I send healing light to myself and to the whole situation, and remember that I am still part human, and that is the one side that we really have to embrace and not try to neglect or push away, because we need this side of us. We need this side of us to feel for defenses and to feel certain energies at certain places. And that's my thing, is I'm picking up on the energies from different stores, and so I just won't go back to that store. That's the thing. And I said that last year, and I'm like, see, I already said this, and because I thought back to the incident of last year, and that's the thing, is I can remember it like, like yesterday. And so my memory was really, really good. And thank God for my HGA, because I'm guided from before I wake up, from yesterday until tomorrow. I'm guided until next week, until next year. Everything's already been pre-planned, but that's why I have Shem here with me to that's why I was able to tune into that and given that, so I could tune into that energy, get that energy. I was blessed with that energy. But, just tuning into that energy is so important, because it's like everything happens for a reason, and everything is so perfect in my life. And I'm so grateful for every little thing that happens in my life. Thank you, universe. Thank you, my angels and my guides and my everybody, my friends and family that I don't see, and etc. And I love you all. And I have this merriness inside of me, and I send it to all my loved ones, and I just love you. Yes, I have moments where I get pissed off, and I see people that are slothful, and then they're just and I did. And then this morning, I'll be honest, I said the makeup, I'm like, and I want to say, last week I was like, I never put makeup on here recently, and last week I did my makeup. I said, I'm gonna do my makeup just because I want to feel more womanly, and I want to maybe feel more beautiful or something maybe. So I put the makeup on, and immediately I was like, I want to take it off. I don't feel near as beautiful. So, but I kept it on. I said, no, you're going to do it because you need this, Robin. You need the makeup because you like it. There's a part of me, it's a love-hate relationship. That's all I have to say. It's a love-hate relationship. But I love that. And I don't care. You can look up my nostrils all you want. It used to bother me, but now I'm like, you know, and thank God for my prosthetic teeth and my partials, and I'm getting used to them. I'm still and a little bit of pain here and there, but thank God for Advil. And it even tastes like candy, y'all. That's what I'm saying. See the God in everything. Just for me, if you're allergic to soy, be careful. Don't take the gel caps. They have soy lecithin in them. And so, FYI, just letting you know. So, you know, and I still am experiencing, because I'm having to come back off the sugar again. And so I'm still experiencing a little bit of hangriness. I think maybe because I'm trying to get my blueberries. I wanted my organic blueberries. I'm spoiled because I don't eat a lot. And what I eat is my fruits and vegetables. And so I would prefer them all to be organic. So when I go to a store and I can't get what I want, and sometimes it gets frustrating. And this has been, usually, let me shut up. I haven't been able to get my organic blueberry. No, they were there. I just wanted to, anyways, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I wanted some, and I had to, it doesn't matter. I got my blueberry. See, I'm spoiled. That's how I'm spoiled. But I love my fruits and vegetables. You have to understand. And so, in my smoothie is the Truvani powder. I do a kale. This one is a kale, baby spinach, and French chard, or something like that. Chard, power green mixture. And then I do blueberries. You can smell them now. And raspberries. Sometimes I'll do blackberries. Kiwi, I don't know, I have a slight allergy to kiwi. It burnt my throat, and then I got sick and nauseous for a few hours afterwards, so no more kiwi for me. You know, I'm even allergic to pineapple, the bromelain. So this is amazing. Hemp seeds. Don't forget I add the hemp seeds to it. And there's approximately 10 grams per 3 tablespoons. So anyways, my loves, yeah, it's a beautiful Tuesday here. The sun is in and out, peeking in and out. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. We did. Me and the girls went to the beach. It was fun. So let's get down to business. Let's start class. And I have my apple that the universe gave me this morning. Well, it was in my car. I had left it behind, so really I gave it to me this morning and gave it to myself. But that's how my HGA works. Another way she works is things like that happen. Everything happens at the perfect moment. Everything is perfectly lined up every second of my day. And everything perfect that works out in my favor. And this was the universe saying, teacher, you're doing a wonderful job. Keep up the good work. You're seeing the sins in the world, and yes, it's gonna irritate you, and that's how it's supposed to be. And so I don't get angry about it. I get more irritated and uncomfortable, and then it's just other things that add to the situation. But I can see it. And then I'm a perfectionist too, a little bit. So anyways, so my apple, and so yes, class is starting. So I have been studying in the Zohar. So, you know, it's taken me a while to get to this point to where I could, sorry, I don't like my hair like that. It's getting me to a point to where I could even break into this book. And so I haven't even really broke into the book, to be completely honest. I have been studying some preambles to it a couple times over, And yes, it does go into certain scripts out of there, manuscripts out of there. And so it's just going to take time. It's a big book, and I haven't even seen the full-on version in Hebrew, nor can I read in Hebrew yet. And that'll be a while. And so anyways, let's keep it shorter. So I know I spoke a bit on how, I want to say this first. Love yourself first and all else will fall into place. All right? Love yourself first and all else will fall into place. And that is 100%. You know, I don't know if I really want to speak up on this today, because I'm still really learning a lot of this. I do want to say that I do not want to tell anybody to not read the Bible. This is why see my hair. I'm getting a haircut, and I'm going to let my natural hair color come back. I have to tell y'all, because if I don't tell y'all, then maybe, so now y'all have to hold me accountable. Because, yeah, I'm letting my natural hair color come back. I'm going to do it, well, because I don't ever wear makeup anymore, and I don't care about it, and don't get me wrong, I love putting on some good mascara, y'all, but to put it on, to take the time, I just don't do it. It's nothing against it. It's just, I just don't have the need to feel the want to do it every day, nor do I feel the need to do it once a week. I do it possibly once a month, not even that. Not even that. And if you knew me, then you knew that I did not walk out of that house without makeup. You know, I mean, and if I did, I wasn't looking too party. You know what I'm saying? And that's just going on the truth. Well, I didn't think I was. I didn't feel pretty. Let me put it that way. Come on, Lucy. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can say hi. Come on, Lucy. Come on. Come on. Come on. You want to go outside? Sorry. You want to go outside? Oh, I know y'all have met Lucy before. Here's my Lucifer. Say hi, Lucy. That she's my baby, and she is, I want to say, she's my #1 sidekick, and she is like my #1 familiar. And this girl she was dropped at the park, and where I'm from in Pasadena, and we just happened to be there the day after she was dropped off. They saw her on camera dropped off. There's people that work in the park and stuff, office building and stuff. And me and my daughter got there, and we just got there, and then she runs up out of a car underneath, and she chose me. And she was about, how old were you, Lucy? You were about 4 months old. And it was a July 4th, the day before. And let me tell you, this girl right here, this girl has taught me so much patience and how to love an animal just like my own child. This is the way you should be with your animals, your familiars, your animals, is love them like they're your child. And that's the thing, when we get them, that's why there's so much responsibility, because we want to be able to love them properly. And when we love them properly and teach them properly, when you're training them, and sometimes you have to hit them, you know, I don't try to hit her, but she's had to because she was biting my daughter. So that's the thing, as long as you're not beating, you know, and doing it in a humane way to teach them and train them, this is what we, but not anymore. But she's so smart, and marijuana therapy has worked wonders for her. And she'll sit in my lap while I'm doing the middle pillar, and she'll sit there with me. And she's so smart, dude. I'll tell her, hey, go get your toys, right over there. You know, and she goes right over to where I point. Yeah, and she knows I'm talking about her right now. She's super genius dog, and my Pinky Poo. And I'm telling you, you know, our animals, know us better than we do sometimes. And they're there to help us and to love us and to help us heal. And so we have to learn to treat them that way, and not leave them outside all the time, and we bathe them and we love them and we bring them in the home and we definitely let them in our beds, etc., etc. You know, we cuddle them, etc. And, you know, and we do the best we can, you know, as far as training them the right way. But by doing that, we're advancing their souls, because when they go on to be judged in the next life, then they'll go on to be better. If they make it to be, I believe that's one of the step closer, you know, then they will make it up higher in the chain, and it'll be easier for them in their next life. You see what I'm saying? And when they pass over, because they do have to answer for things too. And that's the God's honest truth. It is what it is. You know, that's how we evolve the souls. That's how we evolve our souls. And so, and she already is. She knows she has no worries. She says, I have no worries because my mom helped advance my soul, and I'm going to go on to be a wonderful human being. And then I will be a child of Mama Lilith, Mary Lilith Starr, and I will go on to do high magic as well, and teach others and change the world. That's right. More veganism. More veganism. We got to get the balance, y'all. We have to get the balance. We have to have the balance. That's the thing, is I'm not saying everybody needs to be vegan, but we have to have at least half of the world not eating the flesh of another creature. We don't, I prefer not to do that, you know? And so, and we should have more of that. And we will. And we will in time, but we don't push it on people either. And we don't, and for me, like, I try not to be weird about things, you know? You know, I might make a grilled cheese on the same pan that, sausage got cooked in a month ago, but it got real cleaned or something. Maybe it did, you know, I don't know. I did that last month, and I'm not doing grilled cheese right now because I'm on another path. But I did. I found this wonderful vegan, and I will tell you, Sprouts Farmers Market, Instacart, y'all. So you don't have to deal with the stores, and it's a little extra, but not much. You know, sometimes you just want to be at home and you don't have time, and Instacart. And so, but Sprouts Farmers Market, the bread, it's a vegan, dairy-free, egg-free, totally pretty good bread. It's a little starchy and stuff, but if, you know, hey, it's wonderful. And I'm going to have a piece of it today with some avocado on it. And that's what I do. I'll have a piece with avocado on it. That's it. No salt, nothing like that. Just the avocado is all I need on it. So cashew butter, I got to wait on that for a minute. It's a balance. So anyways, I love you, my guys. How are y'all today? It's overcast today for the next few days, but I did get a lot of sun this weekend, so. Houston did. So now we gotta balance it out with some clouds. So yeah, so definitely what I do and what I speak for is for the lost and broken. And it definitely, not all will resonate. And that's okay. And that is okay. High magic is definitely for souls that have been damaged. Well, I mean, I can't say that. I can say that, you know, high magic and Kabbalah is for all. But what will be drawn to it will be your more broken souls that need the mending and the fixing. And again, like I said, just like you'll see in the churches and stuff, you're going to see your sick souls. That's where your sick souls are going to gravitate towards, too, is your churches. You know, it is what it is, you know. But thank God for the churches. Thank you, Jesus, for the churches, you know. Oh, again, like I was saying earlier, I don't want to tell anybody, if you feel comfort in reading the Bible and Psalms and stuff like that, read it. But what I meant was, like, don't read it in early in your, because Spirit kept me away from all that, because we didn't have the Bible in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? The Bible comes later on. So that's why I say leave it alone, because in the beginning, when you start this work, you got to get back to your roots. And that was before the Bible. Okay, so that's why That's why I say don't worry about that until you get to a point. But if, because they might keep you away from that, and you might be feeling guilt for that. Because I think I did a little. Don't feel guilty for that if you're doing this work and Spirit's keeping you away from the Bible. Or if you feel fear every time you read, if you open to something and it makes you feel a little fearful or something, just close it. Don't read it. That's your guide saying, or that's your higher self saying, you don't need that right now. The thing is a lot of the things that we think we need, we do not need. So that's the thing that we have to get through our head is, do we really need that? Do we really need that? That's what we have to remember. Do we really need that? It's important because I'm still, all the time, I've went through that with my marijuana and stuff, with that I have. But I do. And that's what makes me human and imperfect. I cannot be imperfect. I cannot be perfect. All right? And I'm a sinner just like you. I get tattoos. Yes, tattoos is a sin. Yes, it is. I'm marking up my body. I do believe it's a sin. But guess what? It doesn't matter because Jesus loves us no matter what. No matter what. That's the thing. No matter what. And I do repent after a tattoo. I'm like, God, forgive me. God, forgive me. He's like, yeah, no worries. But thanks for noticing. Thanks for realizing that. But hey, he thinks, beautiful. We love it. But we realize this is just food. This is just food. You know what I'm saying? This is just, but this is art, and I love it, at the beach, and I had some ladies comment, oh, I love your art, and that's the things about tattoos is it connects us, but we are connected, and through our tattoos and our art, and just like me and everyone I walk by I'm connected to, even if they don't know it, and I have a string coming from my heart connection to you. And I send you so much love and compassion right now through my heartstrings to you, my angels. And don't forget about the sine waves, that I talk about this is something, if you're having an issue with sitting still and keeping your mind, because the mind's going sometimes 90 to nothing. You have so many things going on because that's what the world puts on us. That's why I've had to take all that out. All the TV, all the radio, a balance every now and then, but usually I have to be quiet because it's like my antenna has to be, if I'm tuned into my music, but when I turn my, I can tune into, and that's what this helps. Stay connected. That's why the marijuana is so important. It really is. Mary Jane is really important. Marijuana it is important. It's because our systems are so off and so out of whack. Our autonomic balancing system within our bodies, well, mine's not, but more than, everybody's is off, and cannabinoid systems are off. And so you bring the marijuana in with the little high magic. You're talking about an invocation in the morning, a 5-minute invocation in the morning, a 5-minute banishing in the evening, and a 30-minute meditation exercise during the day. That's it. That is it. And you don't even start with the 30-minute meditation. You got to wait to get to there. You just start in the morning with the invocation. It will literally take you, once you learn it, it can take you 5 minutes. Okay? It'll take you a minute to learn it, but I'll walk you right through it on here. But it literally is like 7 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, something, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, not even 7. Sometimes I drag it out to 7, but 5 minutes. Takes 10 minutes out of your day. And you don't have to have a candle lit. You don't have to have any witchy material. None of that. None of that. This is not witchcraft. This is not witchcraft. This is high magic. This is science, is what it is. It's science. It really is. It's basic. I say basic complicated science, you know, that I'm still learning. It's going to take me years and years and years to learn. But I have all the time in the world because I'm on God's time, you see. So that's what I'm saying. And then you've got, as you're balancing with the marijuana, you got the automatic balancing system. When you're invoking the pentagram, you're drawing this symbol, which is an axis and what the world is really built on. Okay, and so you're tuning into that, and you're taking and you're putting that in your aura, you're drawing it in your aura, and you push it out and you extend it out to the end of your odic field. That's your aura. And then you step a little bit into it and you pull it back to you and you stop it. You see what I'm saying? So you're working this energy, you're drawing and you're balancing the energies within your tree of life, within your body, within the Kabbalah tree of life. And you can Google that. And that system, and that's the 10 spheres. So, you know, and you got to think about when you're drawing these symbols, think of it, you're drawing it into, say if you were standing in front of you looking at you. Okay? Yeah. A mirror image. Mirror image. You know, you're working with a mirror image of yourself. And that is, and your aura is you know, is your odic field. I have it written down. I'm just learning so much. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna go over the seven deadly sins again. And I'm sorry, you know, we gotta go over, man. Sorry, not sorry. And I want to say this. Also, I don't use. What's that? I don't rock your boat. Rock your boat. Let me just say that. Yeah. So, and it is important, again, you know, to, consecrate yourselves, prayer, fasting, giving, letting go of the material, moving into spiritual, impure. You want to do away with you want to do away with the impurities in you, and that's you're doing away with the impurities, and whatever. So, anyways, we know that. No periods. So my periods, I rarely have one. Very light, no pain, and that's fine. Like, I'm good with that. It's great, and when I do have them, they're very light. And so, thank you, Jesus. I stopped using paper towels. No more paper towels. And, no, I don't use paper towels anymore, y'all. And people are like, you know, even my husband's like, well, I need a paper towel. No, I'm not buying paper towels. That's $40 a month. And y'all just waste them. And for one thing, I don't have a recycle bin or nothing around here, and I'm tired of it. So we're doing away with those. So I just use rags. And we draw our hands on that. I use everything. If I have sweet potato fries that I love, if I have some of those, I place them on a dry little hand towel. You know, I use that just the same. And the hand towels that I use throughout the day for cleaning or whatever, I have a load of wash at the end of the evening. Not a big deal with my towels. So yeah, that's how it's easily done. To do mirrors, windows and stuff, you know, a lot of people use paper. I don't use that anymore. I just take the coffee filters. That's just fine. So for my windows and stuff, I use mirrors, coffee filters. So yeah, that's saving me money right there. Yeah, and I don't use deodorant. No deodorant. I might sweat a little bit. I never stinks. And if I wear deodorant, it makes me sweat more. So I buy no deodorant. I cannot wear it. I wanted to speak on the smoke manipulation. And this will show you how energy is moved. If you, I'll show you. Well, You're not going to be able to see on here, but you see while I'm doing it. So if you can get you a cloud of smoke going somehow, whatever. If you vape, whatever. Who cares? Dude, more power to you. Use your vape box. I don't care. Use your cigarettes, whatever. And that's the thing. I love the smell of cigarettes, but I don't smoke them anymore. That's one thing. If you want to quit smoking, invoking and banishing, I'm telling you, it'll keep you, if you have a drinking problem, it'll wean you off the alcohol. If you have a nicotine addiction, it'll wean you off of that. If you have a caffeine addiction, it'll wean you off of that. Anything that you have that is not good in your life that you don't need, it's just going to wean you off of it. Simple as that. Simple as that. And so, you know, marijuana is vegetation, and I've had to realize that, how important this is. It's vegetation, and I grow it, you know, it's a seed, and then I use the nutrients, and I'm about to go organic. You know, I gotta, you know, I'm not made of money. It takes a little bit of money. And so, and plus I wanted to get familiarized with this way of growing. So anyways, you know, but it's about that, you know, it's about, stay connected to source. And I truly feel that, that if it wasn't for marijuana, that I would not have accessed the energies that I have accessed, and the healing power that I've accessed, through the Shekinah, through the healing, godly energy. And so, yeah, so the smoke manipulation will show you, if you do that and you push your hand and you wait, don't do it right in the smoke, but let the smoke get off, and then you push, and then you'll see how that energy will move to the smoke and push the smoke. And so you'll see, you know, there's things going on that we can't see. And so that's just one little way to help you. You know, it's sometimes it's hard to understand and realize how important this work is and how real it is. Yeah, and when you're doing this work, the universe only wants to make you happy. I promise you. And so if you realize some stumbling blocks and stuff that you're going through, it's just path work. It's just path work, and say, oh my God, thank you. I'm grateful for these epiphanies and for these little things that I've had to, you know, because again, life's never going to be perfect. Just like this morning, you know, you have to go through things to see things and to realize that you know, some of these things aren't right, and the world is the way it should be better, and we should want it to be better, and you know, and we should get aggravated with the way it is. We have to, because if we don't, then it's gonna fucking continue on the way it is, and we're gonna have a bunch of the people. I mean, we're just gonna have, the kids are gonna get fatter and lazier and ruder, and nobody has God or Jesus, and not nobody, but a lot of people, most, you know, and if they did, then they wouldn't be gluttons, for one thing. And I mean, really, really, really have God or Jesus, you know, not just this fake facade of going to church every Sunday and pretending you have Jesus, you know, but still being greedy as fuck, and, you know, and just vain, and just, you know, what's the other one? What are the other ones? It's like, God, I forget them, because it just, you know, prideful, you know, real prideful. And that's why I have to stay off Facebook so much, because people don't, and that sad thing is that some don't even realize it. And when I started this work in the beginning, I was wondering, and I've said this before, I was like, why is it I'm not taking selfies and stuff like I used to? I see all these people on Facebook taking all these selfies. I'm like, I used to do that. Last week I was doing that, but this week I just don't feel like doing that. You know, but then you kind of feel, well, maybe I should put, you know, but that's why I feel like it's important to stay off of that stuff. I do. If I get on it, I'm immediately like, God, why? Oh, why? You know, I don't get it. So, you know, it's like, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand. And the thing is the reasoning behind of what people are doing and why, and people are not looking at that, you know. But if you're having any underlying feelings of, you know, of these pride, you know, vain glory, greed, which is covetousness, you know, and I mean excessive shopping, and you're, you know, always shopping, always vacations, always buying things, making purchases for your families, etc., etc. You know, greed, yeah, you know, you got thousands of dollars saved up and you're not giving back, and, you know, 10%, that's, I don't know, 10%, yeah, at least, I say 20, but, that's me. So, you know, lust, illicit sexual desire. Oh, I see people putting that out there on Facebook, all that. I know, I'm like, damn, she should be dressing up like that for her husband and sending him those pictures or something, like, but see, I don't even do that anymore, so I don't judge. You know, I say just God bless the judger is what I say. Yeah, envy, you know, and that's envy, you know, that's why people go on Facebook and they're seeing these other girls with all this makeup and nails and lashes, and then they got to go out and have it too, and that's the same thing. Yeah, same thing. You know, all the, you know, that's why I don't go to the gym. I've got small workout equipment in my room and in my home, and I got my own little treadmill, and I do push-ups and sit-ups and just old-fashioned shit, dude, like soldiers, real soldiers do. You know, hey, I'm not against the gym, don't get me wrong. If I'm out on the road traveling or something and I need to use it, I ain't against it. But I'm not out there, like, the thing is we don't need that. When you do this work and you're in tune with your HGA, you don't need that. You're your own personal trainer, dude. Lilith is fucking training me, dude. She's got this. You know, she's got this. And so it's baby steps. We don't overdo shit. You know, I don't work out every day. I might do, yes, and let me take that back. I don't work out on Saturdays. Now, I do work out every day, 6 days a week, but I don't do, like, I'll do legs, heavy workout one day, and then a light workout the next day. So let's just put it that way. I'm not pumping iron every day, all right? So, because for one thing, my boss, she won't let me. Why? You don't want to just, it's, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. It's a balance. Okay. A balance. Gluttony. And that's not only food. That's drinking, excessive drinking. If you're drinking every day or all the time, I don't drink. I use alcohol to clean, and that's it. No comment on that. If you choose to drink, that's more power to you. My children drink, and I say drink, enjoy life. That's what I say. Enjoy life. Me, I don't drink. I don't care what you do. But excessive, no. That's gluttony. The same thing as overeating, and that's why, you know, and the gluttony, you know, it's really, really bad, real bad. Wrath, anger, you know, we know what that is, you know, throwing things, hitting people, but I mean, like, with ill intentions, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just anger roaring from your, yeah, you know, that's wrath. That's one of the 7 deadly sins. Sure. Why do you think your blood pressure goes up when you get pissed off? You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, and this is the dis-ease in your body, you know? I mean, it's vices that spur other sins and further immoral behavior and sickness in the body. You know, as greed, it causes cancer. I've seen it. It's a sickness. And it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. I've seen it. That's why you get the dis-ease, and diseases in your body is because of sinning. Your body's out of whack. Your body's out of balance. And for me, I say eating meat is a sin. Eating meat is a sin. Yes, it is. And it's in the Torah, and I'll be back with that later. But we should not be eating meat. We don't need to eat meat. That's gluttony. Yeah, God gave us these animals for friendship and for companionship. And then man was like, I'm hungry, I'm going to kill it. And then God says, all right, well, I'm going to give you these laws then, all right? And let's go by this, all right? And so I'm getting there, you know? So he says, all right, but if you do, you better eat it by the 3rd day. If not, sickness is going to come upon. By the 3rd day, Nobody's eating this meat by the 3rd day. So we're not going to get there yet. I'm still reading. But, you know, it just makes sense. It just makes sense. Okay? So, but, you know, that's the thing, is nobody knows this. So everybody's innocent until proven guilty. You know? So, but that's why we, you know, if you want to heal the disease in your body, then you have to quit eating meat altogether. If you want to heal all the disease in your body, then yeah, I mean, it's just, it is what it is. And fish too. You know? I'm just saying, nothing, I'm not judging it. It just, we don't need that. That's not what we need to eat. We don't need it. It's not a necessity. It's not a need. It's a want. So, and especially for people that have a lot of money, you know, me, I don't have a lot of money, so I just have to go with the bare minimum, you know, but I'm still thriving and alive and good. And yes, I eat rice all day, sister. Maserati rice, okay? Basmati rice. And it's by Lundenburg Farms, and it's grown organically and safely. And so, yes, and I love rice. And I like oats. I like oatmeal. I just need to find the perfect sweetener for it. And I like oatmeal. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Do I eat it every day? No. No. And do I sometimes judge it when I eat it? Mm-hmm. I do. But, you know, these are little things that, you know, I like my bread. I like my vegan bread that, because I'm not a big potato eater. I eat sweet potatoes. So it's got the potato flour, and stuff, and the rice flour, brown rice flour. So those are lectins. I'm taking lectins like that. But again, you got to live a little, sister. You can't have it all. And so I eat it. And guess what? I'm fine. I don't eat the bread every day now. I was, but I'm going to eat it every other day. But I'm fine. I'm still working on things, dude. I'm 44 years old. I've had 3 children. I have a 21-year-old son, a 19-year-old son, and an 11-year-old daughter. So bam. You know, I'm not perfect, and nobody's ever going to be perfect. Now, I don't want to be perfect. You know, I don't want to be like, I got to be this movie star perfect. No, I am movie star perfect. But some would say no, because I'm not plasticized, and I will never do that. I will never, ever, ever, ever let anybody cut on my body, ever, ever, ever. I will always have my little fupa. I will always have my fupa, dude. I will never, ever take her off of me. That's the mama's apron, y'all. You know, this is the thing that God's given us, and we have to love, you know, and that's why I'm going to let my hair come back out natural. I'm going to deal with the little grays, my silvers that are going to come in, and it'll go out gently, and it's still beautiful. I love all the colors. I will still dye my hair one day, but for now, I'm going to try the natural thing. I want to see my natural color. And who knows? In 2 months, I might decide I want to dye it again. You know, but that's the thing is, no, I won't. But, you know, I'm trying the, you know, the all natural thing. And I mean, and I am all natural. I have the only thing is my prosthetic teeth. But other than that, you know, I have not had any, you know, anything done. No lip surgeries. One time I got the injection, and that was like, what year was that? 2020? 2019. As I went into 2020, I still had, as I went into the 3/14, not 2020, my awakening, I still had the little poofiness to them. So, quite a bit of it. So anyways, enough of that, because I don't want anybody to get offended by me saying anything about that. They're beautiful. They're beautiful on everybody, but not me. Okay. So, to each their own, my loves, to each their own, just like the long stiletto nails and stuff like that. To each their own. I don't, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. And if I ever had to wear them, I'll wear them. Let me just put it that way. For now, I'm doing the all natural thing. So anyways, to overcome those 7 deadly sins, this is what you have to do. This is what you have to overcome them with, is number 1 for pride would be humility. You might have to go through a little humiliation through your path work. Number 2, charity. You might have to give up some things. Okay. Number 3, Chastity. You might have to stop having sex for a while. And I guarantee you, if you're doing the path, loves, you're not going to want to have sex because you're going to be right there with your angels and God. And dude, that's all the sex you're going to need is yourself. You know, work the middle, stroke it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Just, you're not going to need it. You're chastity, so it's going to be easy for you. So yeah, you know, even with me, I was in a relationship doing this work, and it would be, a couple months that it would go by because it wasn't a big deal. Maybe not that long, but it was because I wasn't always with this one when I was going through this. I was on my own. For the first year of this, I was on my own. And so chastity, I needed it. Okay, number 4, gratitude to overcome envy. Wanting what others have. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for everything that you have. What God has given you, what you're born with, your body parts, everything. Okay? Your children, everything. And number 5. Oh, wait. What did I... gratitude. I'm sorry. Number 3, chastity for lust, right? For overcoming lust was chastity. Number 4, for overcoming envy of what others have, or etc., would be gratitude. Exactly. For number 5, gluttony and drinking. Gluttony of food or drinking would be temperance. Just learning how to balance that. And let me tell you, when you do this, when you invoke and banish, you're gonna naturally just wean yourself off of. This is my thing. This is like a kind of like a yogic system, because even in yoga, and when they teach over there in the West, they teach right? No, we're the West. When they teach over there in the East, I'm sorry. Over there, it doesn't matter. And here in America, it's different. So over there, they teach also, though, that it's better to just wean off things than not to just stop abruptly. Okay? That's what I was trying to say. And so weaning off is exactly what Spirit's going to have you do on everything. Everything. You wean off of everything slowly, because you're on God's time. And that's, temperance with your gluttony and drinking, etc. If it's a bad thing, if it's a good thing, then you won't be weaned off of it. I've been marijuana. It's always kept marijuana. My vegetables, do I use as much? No, I don't. I use I get more and more moderately. Not that I use heavy, but you have to have an outlet. And I again, that's why I don't judge the drinking. I just say we need stricter laws on it. And I think that because it's too accessible at corner stores and stuff like that. And I don't even think we need beers and stuff. That's just my opinion. I'm thinking about my homeless people is all. And I'm not trying to baby nobody, but I feel like it's just too accessible for them and to the kids too, because they can go in and steal it and stuff. And, whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't care. So I've seen the damage that it's done. I do care because I see the hurt that it's caused families and the pain and the DUIs and people dying and stuff. So yeah, you see what I'm saying, my loves? I just try not to be too judgmental about it. Patience, exactly. For wrath or anger, patience. And again, patience is a virtue something you work for, but it's something you have to have to get into heaven. And diligence for sloth. 7 is sloth, laziness. And I see that a lot. And, I just, sometimes I'm like, I'm not going to say it. Diligence. Just get up and do it. Get up and do the damn thing. Just do it like Nike says, And if you feel like you just eat and sit around and watch TV all the time, then get up, stop eating, turn the TV off, turn some music on, start working out. That's kind of how I started. Get up moving, get your vibration up. Because the foods that most people are eating are keeping their vibes down. And marijuana brings the vibration up. But also it's what you're putting into your body with the marijuana. So But it will bring your vibe up for some. But see, for some people, and also it depends the smoky. That's why I say, like, for marijuana, I would like to see it legal, but not to the point where it would have to be like cigarettes, regulated like cigarettes, of course. Because we don't want just kids going all off the streets and getting it. You would have to be 18, of course, or 21 to purchase it. So, that's just how it is, because right now, you have to evolve the world to get to a point to where we can learn to make our own rules. We have rules and we have to follow them, whether they be in the home or outside of the home, in a future job. You have rules. Even when you're purchasing a car, you have rules you have to go by before you can purchase that car, So I'm saying, it's important to follow rules in all aspects of your life. So, and here's the rules, hey, don't do these things, and then follow the 10 Commandments, And I've went over those, and I'll come back to them. Of course I will. I think that's all I have for today. Yeah, that's all I have for today, my angels. And I'll be back ASAP. I love you to the moon and back. And y'all have a very blessed rest of your Tuesday. See you soon, kiddos. Bye for now.